welcome to the Ninja X Show. And today's topic, well, it's a very special episode because I am doing a piece on the top 5 greatest looking consoles of all time. Now, I'm not going to include the consoles that are obscure and unknown to people. I'm not including the ones that Nintendo released because they've always had awful looking consoles. So, if I don't have any miniatures of any Nintendo consoles, it's not going to be on this list. However, I do have miniatures for the rest of the greatest looking consoles of all time, so I'm going to be showing both the miniature versions and the actual versions to show you how obsessed I am with how good looking these consoles are. So let's get started on the top 5 best looking game consoles of all time. Number 5, the Xbox 360. I like both the black and white version of the Xbox 360 console, but I have the black version because it has more gigabytes. However, I do have a miniature model of the Xbox 360 white console version, so, I'm happy with just that, and I must say, it is a very good looking game console, and I'm glad I have it in my possession. Alright, so on to number 4. The original PlayStation 3. I love this model. It looks fantastic. And just look at it. It's so sleek, so smooth. The Model 2 and 3 versions look awful compared to this. And then look at my miniature model of that console. It is just so good looking. I am impressed here, Now, on to my number 3, which is the Model 1 Sega Genesis. Just look at this bad boy. Holy crap! There's a part where you could just hook in your headphones and just listen to the great sounds of the Sega Genesis. And you could adjust the volume, and you could hook your speakers into it, and it will sound great. This is the best looking 16-bit console I have ever seen, and there is no doubt that the Sega Genesis has made an everlasting impact on my life because of all the great games that I've played on there. The first game I've ever beaten on the Sega Genesis was Sonic the Hedgehog. Look at this miniature model of the Sega Genesis. Wow. Impressive, right? Yep. It is that damn good looking. Not even the Super Nintendo can touch this. This bad boy rocks. Anyways, let's get on to number 2 here. The original Xbox. Man, it is so good looking. Look at that X on top of there. Look at the inner circle that says Xbox. And it's in green. a jewel case screen, might I add. And look at that font that says Xbox. Man, I love this console. It is so damn good looking. You're probably wondering what number one will be. We'll get to that in a bit. But now, look at this miniature model. Wow. I love how it looks. And guess what? You get to hook your AV jacks behind that miniature model. Yes, it is useful for that. So when you want to play old school game consoles, that's the device to use. Now, for my number one game console of all time, the Sega Dreamcast. Wow, this game console looks so damn fine. Look at how smooth it looks, how sleek it looks. Wow. And the best part, you can't track fingerprints on there, and it's hardly ever dusty. So that's one of the main reasons why this console made my number one. And not only that, but there's 3 miniature versions that I have of this console that looks equally good. Well, except for maybe that VMU thingy. But other than that, it actually looks fine, And, well, look at this keychain here. Wow. Best looking keychain I've ever owned. Well, the keychain of the Dreamcast, whatever you call it, it just looks good. And then this miniature Dreamcast here, it looks like the real thing in small size. It's as if Sega shrunk their console to make it playable in miniature size. And it looks good. You could insert a disc on there. Yeah, a miniature disc on there, yes. And you could even insert a controller in there. And that controller comes with 2 VMU cards. And all I gotta say is, the Dreamcast is awesome. And I recommend everyone to get this game console while it still exists, because once it becomes rare, you won't be able to get your hands on it. So, make it fast. Anyways, that's all I got to say. Until next time, say no to drugs.